So this greenhouse, we usually we grow cucumbers. Cucumbers are, there's a lot of money in cucumbers, and we're doing more this year than we usually do. We do a few tomatoes in here. All these tomatoes are going to go into the high tunnel next week. We'll do them outside. We've got a lot of basil in here. Basil's a huge flavor too. Everybody wants basil. Well, then you guys should start processing it and making pesto and selling it. Everybody wants pesto, and it's good for them. It freezes so well. It's such a phenomenal flavor in the winter.
Tim, you got some pretty good sized tomatoes on there already.
Yeah.
How long have they been growing?
I think I started a lot of these in February. That was the secret. I mean, I used to fight tomatoes, and I'd always start them in March, and you finally get tomatoes in September. But I've kind of get them started in February now, and you got tomatoes in May, you know.
February,
yeah. I don't know if you find a stake, you can see it. 3-3. March 3rd, I guess I started them.
They're impressive size already.
wow.
What do you think about those size of those tomatoes, anyway?
Yes, they're beautiful.
They're going to be ready for eating pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see the cucumbers, I was just noticing this morning, they're starting to get size on them already. Another 3 or 4 days, that'll probably be ready to pick. We usually have cucumbers by June 1st, so...
So Tim, the way you get this produce to market, do you usually have the market come to you?
Yeah, well, we got a produce stand right here.
So in a community, in a remote community, once the word gets out that there's the fresh produce is there, do you think it's a good idea for them to try to sell it at their site rather than try to transport it?
Well, it depends how far you are from everybody. I mean, I would have liked to have done this downtown, but it was too big of a decision for people in the community to make to let me do this downtown. So it's sad to think that there's a lot of people on foot that aren't getting out here as often as they could or should. But you can't fight the system, you know.
But you managed to move a lot of your produce just from here.
I'll never grow enough. I'll never keep up. We're just not even going to touch the tip of the iceberg here. With high fructose corn syrup, don't let the store bring in anything with high fructose corn syrup. You guys will probably never go to the hospital in 3 years. Quit eating the garbage and grow 10,000 pounds of rutabagas and 10,000 pounds of potatoes. We had 22,000 pounds of stuff we stored in our root cellar last fall. You could have fed that whole village all winter for free. You know, and those potatoes and cabbage and rutabagas and carrots, that's all easy to grow stuff. This leafy green stuff was a little trickier, and I mean, so everybody gets 3 tomatoes, well that's fine, and I think eventually if you were really into the farm and you had these other crops growing and producing, then you add a greenhouse and you add some tomatoes when you get some people that are actually working and interested in it. But to start with this kind of stuff, you're setting yourself up for failure, then no one wants to do it. You do it, I did it last year, but if you grew potatoes and rutabagas and carrots and turnips and everybody had food all winter long, everybody's going to want to help.
How hard is it to store those? You said you built a root cellar, right?
We'll go over there.